Hey guys, Jamie here, Divinely Canadian Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you guys. I know it's been a minute for the sign of Pisces. And Pisces, as usual, messages may or may not resonate during the reading. Keep the ones that resonate, leave the ones that don't. Otherwise, create yourself a story that doesn't exist. Cards in the reverse, I do read intuitively, and I'll be providing you the messages I receive from spirit guides. Let's see what we have for you guys. Well, puffin, partnership. So accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish you and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. There you go. Okay, that was a little loud. Sorry about that. Now let's see what's not being said between you and who you are dealing with, okay? For Pisces, what's not being said between Pisces and who they are dealing with, spirit guides? What is going on between Pisces? Well. I regret hurting you. Yeah, that's probably why I went down there. I feel you even when we're separated. Okay, I regret hurting you. And then we've got, I need time to heal myself first. And lastly, I'm working on myself. Wow, same kind of deal. So somebody has been working on themselves, perhaps. Now, let's see what we've got for life purpose oracle messages for you guys. What messages do we have for Pisces, spirit guides? What do they need to hear? Peace. We could all use some of that. Health. And some of that too. And regret. Well, less of that. So, I know I cannot change the past. Exactly. That's why we deal with whatever situation it is, Move on. If you're like, I'm so sick of hearing that, well, then move on, and then we won't keep telling you. We've got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. These bodies are vessels, that our souls travel in. They're not who we are. So sometimes, you meet someone who's not your usual type or expectation, and you're like, why do I feel this connection with this person? That's why. We don't get to choose our bodies, We don't get to choose, what we're gonna look like, right? Sure would be nice if we could. My goodness, can you imagine what the world would look like if we could select what we want to look like? So we've got peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay. Now let's do angel messages we have for you guys, Pisces. What angel messages do we have for Pisces, spirit guides? Angel messages for Pisces. Even one more. Okay. So we've got Josiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you. Not in a creepy way, okay? They're guiding you, protecting you during these changes. Nice. And then we've got the Maya. Schooling, study, and education help life's purpose and growth at this time. The angels will guide and help you with this process. And lastly, we have Serafina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. If you don't want it to be you, remember, no glove, no love. Remember those commercials? I know, I'm pretty old. Some of you guys might be like, what the she's just talking about? No condom, no glove, no love. I know most people got it, but some people might not have, I'm just checking. Now we're going to see your energies. And Pisces, vice versa can happen. That means I can say this is you, right? But you feel like your person's here and you're on this side. That's fine. And then we do the energies between you both. Okay? Let's see what we have for Pisces' energies. Well, that was quick. We've got, oh wow, the King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Hot, sexy, bold, confident, assertive energy. Seven of Pentacles, and you are looking at your life lately. What you've done with it, what you're going to be doing with it in the future. You're trying to decide whether or not you're going to keep doing what you're doing, or you're going to change things up. So you've been really contemplating, should I stay or should I go? Yep, exactly. 10 of Wands. I feel like it's been weighing pretty heavy on you. You know, and you need to make a decision. I feel like you're procrastinating. Look, judgment. Make a decision. It's Judgment Day, baby. This is, the dead rising out of their coffins and leaving their past behind and letting themselves move to the future, to a new energy, to new heights. And lastly, wow, 7 of Wands. Yeah, guard, dude, look at you. You're like, who wants a stick in the forehead? Get a little closer. I'll set you on fire, too, because the stick's on fire there. Okay, sounds a little nasty, right? So, calm it down a little bit. So, King of Wands, Pisces. Let's clarify that King of Wands. You're dealing with somebody who I feel is just very confident about themselves, Could be, your spouse, your long-term relationship, your boyfriend, or, girlfriend, or whoever. Well, is this something new? Okay, because, we've got the Ace of Cups and then the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you're just getting to know this person. Just getting to know. 2 of Wands. I feel like you need to make a decision and you're like, well, I need to know this person a little bit more before I make any life decisions. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I don't know if you've got like a life decision that you need to make and you're trying to weigh whether or not this person is going to be part of that equation or not. Right? Wow. I can understand what's going on here because you got the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. You've dealt with a lot of deceit, defeat. You've dealt with energies that were really, let's just say, not really caring about your feelings. And you were just ready to move forward. But now that this energy has come into your life, you're just like, why do I feel connected to this person? Why am I even considering this as part of the equation? Yeah, because you've dealt with a lot of lies, cheating, deceit. I mean, the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords together. Somebody asked me once, what are the energies that you don't really like in a reading of these two together for me? The 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. I mean, look at them. They look like very deceptive energies. Somebody just trying to do shit behind your back they shouldn't be doing. And you catch them with their hand in the cookie jar and they're like, oh, I was going to give you one. I was getting one for you. And you're like, yeah, sure you were, 10 of Wands, and this has been weighing heavy on you. So you are kind of trying to decide whether or not this person is worthy of being part of your equation to decide on your future energies. The 8 of Pentacles, I feel like what you do, your focus, where you put it, is very important to you. And right now, this is like weighing heavy on you to making this decision. Justice, Libra energy. So, perhaps this is, for some of you guys, you've dealt with legalities. You've dealt with divorce. You've dealt with breakup of long-term relationships. Or you have, lost your job. Or, and this has been weighing heavy on you. You've been, like, totally feeling like you're judging yourself based on the way other people treated you. And that's not you, and you know that, but, you want to change that, the judgment. But I feel like you're still protecting your energies along the way. So the judgment here, let's clarify. The Fool, Aquarius energy, ready to take that leap of faith, ready to finally let go of that energy and allow yourself to move forward at excessively high speed. Okay, Knight of Swords. I feel like once you let go, it's like you start moving ahead at very high speeds. But until you stop having sleepless nights, stress, and anxiety about everything, and you just let this happen, because you can't control the past, right? Isn't that what you had? That energy that said, you can't control the past and you have to allow yourself to let go. Yeah, regrets. I know that I cannot change the past, and I feel like there's a lot of regret, and you can't change it. So you need to accept it, right? It could have been you cheating, right? For all I know. I'm not here to judge. So, Seven of Wands. Everybody makes choices in their life at certain times for certain reasons, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you got the clarity you needed. You like the truth. You don't like BS sandwiches. You're like, those have been removed from the menu ages ago. If I see another one here, I'm going to lose my mind. Look at that. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. Really protecting that energy of yours. Very much so. The Devil, finally letting go of toxicity, letting go of somebody having a spell on you. I've got a spell on you because you're mine. You're like, not anymore, sugar toots. I'm running to the hills, running for my life. Okay, now let's see what's going on for your person's energies here, Pisces. So Pisces, person's energies, please, spirit guides. Pisces, person's energies. Well, the Hanged Man is here. Finally seeing, life in a whole new light, a whole new way. This is finally getting, the light that's around their head is showing, whoa, the light bulb moment where you realize, well, I think I've been asleep for a little while, I'm glad I woke up. It's like sometimes, life is flashing before your eyes. Your life is stagnant. You're doing nothing. You're just doing the motions of life. And you're not really paying attention to what the heck is going on around you. We've all been there, right? Sometimes, when you drive yourself home and you're like, how the hell? I don't even remember my ride home. And don't tell me that's never happened to you. And if it hasn't, it will one day. And then you're going to be like, oh my. Yeah, not a cool feeling. So we've got, the Eight of Pentacles. This person is very, very much a hard-working individual. I feel like their goal is to succeed. And are you kidding me? King of Wands came out, and now King of Wands again. So could be a fire sign. A Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. And two more, please. Three of Pentacles. Do you guys work together? Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Okay. I don't know if this person's ready for a relationship. I feel like their love life has been, boring. Kind of, inexistent. I guess you could say. All right, well, let's clarify that Hanged Man. Clarify the energy of the Hanged Man, please. Are you kidding me? I thought this was the Sun. I just got this deck yesterday, but no. It's Lovers in a dangerous time. Isn't this gorgeous? This is Leo energy, and we've got the King of Wands Leo energy. Well, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Pisces or another water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, but this person loves deep, unconditional. They are somebody who's, sometimes too nice, okay? Because I feel like they get taken advantage of, and they've been in far too many situations where they wish they didn't have to deal with that they had to deal with. So I feel like that's why they're so focused on their job right now, yeah. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety. They're like, yeah, my love life is just, inexistent, and they want love, they want to be loved, but yeah, Nine of Wands, but they've had so many events that have really made them question whether or not they deserve love. This is not a good feeling, and I feel like they're just feeling like they just may as well give up and just invest their energies where, they don't have to pretend to be somebody they're not. You should never pretend to be somebody you're not, but that's kind of what I'm getting there. The Hierophant, the Taurus energy. you know, they're learning they can't change the past. And I feel like that's what that is. Finally realizing, come to this realization that, as you move forward, you realize, you know what, I need to accept that I can't change what has already happened. I just need to deal with it and move forward. Now we're clarifying that King of Wands. Well, the King of Pentacles. This could be any sign at this point, okay? The King of Swords is the only one who hasn't made an appearance yet. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Ace of Wands. This person is definitely wanting love, stability, a family, and whether you're building it now, or you're blending families, or you're blending your fur families, whatever your family, everyone's, definition of family is very, very different, and, people who say blood's thicker than water, well, I beg to differ. Okay. So, sorry about the swing of the monitors. They're Knight of Swords. They've dealt with so many narcissistic energies, and I feel like this has been really what they've been encountering when it comes to love. And I feel like it's because this person is somebody who's very strong, confident, but they're encountering energies that are kind of like dominant and trying to, overpower them. And with them, they have got this kindness about them. The Three of Pentacles we're clarifying next with the Ten of Swords. They've ended a lot of partnerships, relationships, and it's been really tough for them. Page of Cups, but I feel like they have a crush on you big time. Big time, but they don't know how to go about it. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy. I feel like they have not put enough investment of their own energies into themselves, into their love life, into, self-worth and self-love and all those things. And this is, I feel like, perhaps what they're finally realizing, that this self-love is what's important, because the energies that you put out into the universe will be the ones you receive back. So you want to put out positive energies out into the universe, right? Otherwise, you're not going to like what you get back. Seven of Wands, yeah, but protecting and guarding those energies is what this person's doing. And you're doing the same thing. You guys are both doing it. Seven of Wands, right? So, and Two of Wands, they are, as well as yourself, trying to make a choice. And they're feeling like they're not sure if they ever want to try to love again. Destiny, fate, divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it is supposed to. And they're feeling that, finally realizing that, Heartbreak is a part of life, humanity. We all have our heart broken, and we mend it, and we take some time to heal. We rest, we recover, we recuperate. We find the ways to make it through situations that make us feel sometimes crappy and not worthy of love. But it's not that you're not worthy of love. It's that it's not the right time. Yeah, you're like, well, that's what I heard somebody say. I heard the bad word that came out of you. Be patient, When you're needy energies, you're going to get the opposite of that. Needy is not sexy. It's like the opposite. It's like bug repellent, but for humans. Human repellent, And if you feel somebody's needy energies, it's like you can feel it and you just like want to go the opposite direction. Well, when you're giving off needy energies, what do you think people are doing? Going in the opposite direction. All right, so you want to attract. That's not a way to do it, right? Okay, Krusty Krabs is not the way to go. I know some of you guys have been curious how I've trimmed down so much and how my arms are trimming down. My wings are not like flying anymore. Like, guys, this is incredible. And it's thank you to the Phix, and what's new is the Fit. And I don't have the new packaging yet, so I can't really show it to you guys, but it is the berry juice that I have been taking with the Phix for the last, 3 weeks. And, this is why I've been slimming down even more than what I was before. So, guys, if you want this is all natural. Tasteless. It's flavorless, colorless, and stimulant free. It's all natural. It's a extract from a hops plant, a matured hops plant. Okay, it's different than just hops. Okay, so anyway, this is the extract from the plant that was discovered back in 1953, but is $1 million to extract a gallon of this beautiful, what I call God's nectar. So the company I have been working for has patented a machine where they are the only ones who can extract this matured hops, giving us this beautiful liquid that we can take that burns visceral fat for 9.5 hours. This is the fat around your lungs, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, all those organs that are all compressed together and they can't work properly, so we end up with different problems, right? We all have different problems. We're all different people, so we're all going to get different results. But, some of us suffer from digestion problems, blood pressure problems, blood circulation problems, focus, memory, hair loss, I have really bad scalp psoriasis. I'm going to be totally vulnerable with you guys, I used to have beautiful curly hair. If you look back, at my videos a couple of years ago, and then the last year, my hair's just been falling out. So my hair's been filling up again because I feel it. The Phix is really helping with my hair growth and so many other things. I have also been taking the Fulvic, which is only available if you're an ISR, same as the Fit, the juice. The juice comes out, guys, in 5 days, the 14th, Saturday the 14th. You have to be, I can't stress enough, an ISR to be able to buy the juice. It is going to go like super hot, burning hotcakes, okay? And I'm not making this up at all, okay? Look into my eyes and you will see. Okay, there's over 3,000 people already registered in the Zoom meeting for the 14th. Okay, so, and we are way more than 3,000 people, so it's filling up fast, and this is when they're launching it, so I'm going to be privy to all of this because I'm already signed up, so I'm pretty excited. As well, you can get the Emulin 5, which is a blood sugar regulator, right? And it's good for, supports a healthy inflammatory response, immune system function, and blood sugar level. So these products are only available if you're an ISR. The Phix, you can buy a 30-day pack if you would like. If you don't want to pay $1.99 for 3 of these bottles, 12 of the snaps. The snaps, I don't have one here for some reason. Anyway, you grab each side of the snap, you press it into your drink. There's a slit in the middle of the snap. Everybody jokes and says it looks like a condom. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a snap that goes in your drink, okay? So anyway, yeah, $1.99 for 3 of the bottles and 12 of the snaps, and it is USD. And once a year, you pay a membership. Kind of see it as like a Costco membership where you pay once a year and then you get deals and you get discounts. Well, this is the same thing. So you get discounts on the Phix, the Fit, the Emulin 5, the Fulvic, being an ISR. So because those will be available to the public soon, but they're not going to be at those prices that you're able to get them at if you become an ISR. So it is just much more economical. And especially if you buy the 3 bottles and 12 snaps, guys, it's 87 days. Perfect for you to know if this is for you. For only $1.99 USD and $29.99 for an annual membership, okay? To know if this is going to work for you. You're going to know within the 87 days, okay? Every body is different. This is not a replacement for your doctor, not a replacement for your meds. What I tell people is that, one day your doctor might say, maybe in 6 months from now, what have you been doing? You don't need this med and this med and this med anymore because you don't have this problem anymore or these problems anymore, right? That's what you're taking this for, okay? So anyway, if you want to buy this right now, just go into the description box below. My link is there. I also have my husband's link there because he and I are growing this business together. So his name is John Prenz, okay? So don't get all alarmed if you see his name. Don't worry, click on it and sign up because I am trying to boost him as well as myself because we're building a business because, well, YouTube pays peanuts. Let's just be real, okay? I've been doing this for 5 years, and since March of 2024, YouTube has been going down the toilet, and financially, I'm talking here, okay? I used to make thousands of dollars a month. Now I'm lucky to make $1,000 a month, okay? So I'm just saying, you know, I got to start a business, and I'm helping people get healthy, and that is like my dream, okay? I get to help you guys with tarot, help you guys with your health, and proof's in the pudding, man. I mean, look at me. I feel happier than ever. And next month, I'm going to be 49. Let's get back into your reading, Pisces. Let's see what the energies are between you and who you're dealing with, Pisces. Pisces and who they are dealing with, spirit guides. Pisces and who they are dealing with. Five of Cups, sadness, depression. I feel like both of you guys are focused on, you know, the glass half empty instead of the glass half full. You know what I mean? Knight of Cups, the knight in shining armor wants to come in. Okay. See what that's all about. Here comes the sun. Do. Yeah. Leo energy, oui, oui. Okay, last but the not least energy. We have the Two of Wands needing to make a decision. Two of Wands, okay. There's a decision that is going to have to be made. Okay. Let's see what we have. Clarify that Five of Cups for us, please, Spirit Guides. Clarify the energy of the Five of Cups. Well, Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Why didn't love work out before? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. You know why? You weren't meant for those. You were meant for your soulmate. Six of Cups, soulmate energy. I mean, look, they're saving you from the castle like the knight in shining armor. Just saying. And, well, the Queen of Cups. This is you, Pisces. You're here telling yourself, you know what, I'm too nice, I'm not going to be as that nice anymore. No, you don't need to do that. You need to surround yourself around energies that deserve you and not people who take advantage of you, right? And we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, well, you hold on tight to everything you have, you know, especially your time and your energy, your money. You're very, very careful. Because you can't trust every knight in shining armor that comes into your life, right? You know, it could be the devil in disguise, right? Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords. This is a narcissistic energy. Or it could be very, very fast forward moving. Let's see. Well, we've got the Queen of Wands that comes out for you, too. You're fiery. Like, this person feels like you are their other half, okay? King of Wands, they see as the Queen of Wands. I feel like they want to scoop you up quickly before somebody else does. Five of Pentacles, before they're left without. And where they're going to feel lost without you. You know, I'll use a strange example. Like when you go to the mall, okay, and you see this item that you want so bad, but it's a hefty price tag. But you keep thinking about it, and while you're shopping, you know, you don't want to buy anything else because you can't stop thinking about this thing. Once you leave the mall and you don't buy it, that's all you think about. I feel like that's what this kind of situation is. They don't want to leave the mall without buying that item regardless of what it costs, you know. They want you regardless of what is going to transpire. If you don't want them, they need to know. They need to know how you feel, and I feel like this person is going to reach out because here comes the sun. Do, yeah. Well, we have the Knight of Wands. This is the neighborhood bicycle everyone takes a ride on. You know, it could be that they were the neighborhood bicycle back in the day. Oh, yeah, look at that, the Magician. But I feel like they are now ready for love. They've been manifesting, I feel like, a new beginning. Well, we've got the Hermit. Same thing here. Manifesting a new beginning, and then deep soul searching, trying to find your light, your path, your way. Virgo energies, the Hermit. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Well, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? Got two twos here. You know, I'm feeling like there's going to be a decision that needs to be made, but there's going to be some contemplation there. Okay? Okay, so clarify two more energies, please, Spirit guys. Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to happen gradually. Okay? Very gradually, and I feel like things that weren't in balance before are going to be imbalanced, and then things will be easier to move forward. Eight of Wands, and when that happens, things are going to move fast. Wow. Okay, like I see, like when you finally make a decision, things are going to speed up and move a lot faster. Okay, let's see what we got for a soulmate card for you guys. So close your eyes, Pisces. Whether you're in a relationship or not, focus on your soulmate. Simply breathe, relax, feel their presence. Feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And when I read the energy, to allow the words that I read to resonate within your heart center. Ooh. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons in the knowledge, knowing that all is as it should be, and love is all there is. I was telling you, everything was happening exactly the way that it should, that it needed to, and there's your confirmation there. I mean, does it get any clearer? I can see clearly now. I'm not confused. Let's see what we have straight from the heart. And see what you're meant to hear, Pisces. Four Pisces, Spirit guides. Okay, well, you've got two here. I communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. I love this. And I feel like that's you totally with that Queen of Swords energy. And I anchor the boundless light in my heart. I am divine. Oh, baby. Okay. And don't forget to thumbs up the reading and give it a like. It would really help the channel. And don't forget to share with anyone who you feel could use these messages. And yeah, subscribe. It's free. And that way you stay up to date with my videos. And you can choose to hit the bell if you'd like notifications, or put a little X across the bell for no notifications. Oh mon Dieu. You know, I really felt strong Leo energy, and we've got courage here. And that's a very Leo energy. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light, and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. Yeah, and I don't feel like you need to have Leo energy at all. I just feel like this person you're dealing with could be very well Leo energy, but this is a very powerful energy telling you, you know, you're so much stronger than all that fear you carry and the worry that you carry, because you are just using that as a barrier to stop yourself from really conquering the life that it is that you want. We all have free will, man. Okay? Take life like, you know, a bull. Take him by the horns and get her done. You know? Yeehaw! Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you'd like to order the Phix right now, if you look in the description box below where it says more, ... click on that. It'll open up. I believe you might have to open a little bit more. But anyway, as soon as you open up, you're going to see how to sign up for $29.99. Once you sign up, you'll get an email. And in that email, there'll be an option to get the 3 bottles and 12 snaps for $1.99. So then this is the only way you can get it, because it's such a great deal that they do not offer this as a regular sale where you can actually make this purchase. It's only for people who become ISRs. and it's 87 days worth. So if you take it twice a day, it's obviously 6 weeks. And if you do it once a day, it's 87 days. Keep in mind, the studies where it showed weight loss fat loss for the visceral fat, for the fit, was 1 snap a day. So 1 snap a day will still work. Even if you're sitting all day doing nothing, no exercise, not changing your diet. And it even goes in alcohol, but people are like, oh, only alcoholics say that. You know what? If you like an alcoholic beverage on the weekend and you're chilling and relaxing and you want to put your Phix in that, go for it. And that's pretty much, all I got to say. And people are entitled to their opinions. You know what? Everybody judges everybody, right? That's why we have a judgment card. All right? So, guys, have a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are in this world. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya, love ya, love ya. And bye.